My friend claims I owe her everything I have, even my boyfriend. I know I should be cautious calling someone my friend in a post like this, but I don't know how else to refer to Kelly. Our families have been close for years, so we grew up together, and she always supported me through school. To put it simply, she was at the top of the social ladder, while I was usually at the bottom, but nobody dared to bother me because I was Kelly's friend. Kelly is the kind of person who thrives on attention. I never really minded, though. After all, nobody's perfect, right? But now that I've got my first serious boyfriend, she doesn't know how to act. Whenever we hang out, she's always getting too close, touching his arms, playing with his hair, and showering him with compliments. Recently, she even started with the playful slaps on the back during our bike rides. It makes me really uncomfortable. Maybe this is normal. I mean, Kelly has tons of male friends, so maybe I'm overreacting. My boyfriend never seems to care either. Am I just being insecure? She's incredibly attractive, so perhaps I'm just jealous. Anyway, yesterday something unexpected happened. My boyfriend had to finish some assignments, and I had a book signing, so we decided to meet later at a friend's place. They were planning to have a gathering with drinks and games. My boyfriend finished his work sooner than expected and called me, but I didn't want him to come over to my book signing because I knew he wasn't interested in it. So I told him to head to our friend's house instead. Shortly after, I started receiving texts from Kelly saying, "You need to get to this party right now." Kelly texted again, and I could feel the urgency in her words. My curiosity piqued. I replied, "What's going on?" She sent a voice note, her tone frantic. "You won't believe it. Everyone is here and there's Actor's huge surprise. Just come." Against my better judgment, I decided to drop my plans and head over. When I arrived, the atmosphere was electric, and the house was packed with our friends. I scanned the room for Kelly, who was perched on the couch, surrounded by a group of guys, laughing and flirting. As I walked in, the chatter hushed and a few heads turned my way. I felt a knot tighten in my stomach. I approached Kelly, who looked more animated than I'd ever seen her. "What's the big surprise?" I asked, trying to mask my discomfort. She grinned and said, "Just wait for it." Then she stood up, clinked her glass, and announced to the room, "Guys, I have something important to share." The crowd's attention turned toward her, and I felt a wave of anxiety wash over me. My boyfriend stood at the edge of the group, looking confused but intrigued. Kelly continued, "You all know how much I love surprises, right? Well, I've got a new boyfriend." The room erupted in cheers, and I felt a rush of relief that it wasn't about me until she added, "And it's none other than Adam." Adam was one of my boyfriend's closest friends. My heart sank. I glanced at my boyfriend, whose face paled. "What? You're joking," he shouted, trying to make sense of the situation. But Kelly just laughed, the sound dripping with mischief. "No joke. He's been so sweet to me, and honestly, I can't believe I waited this long." Gasps filled the room as the realization hit. My boyfriend looked devastated, his expression shifting from shock to anger. "You can't be serious, Kelly. You know how much this will ruin everything." She shrugged, feigning innocence. "Oh, please, you all said you'd be cool with it. I mean, it's not like I owe you anything." Tension escalated, and I could see the betrayal in my boyfriend's eyes. In that moment, everything I'd been feeling about Kelly's behavior clicked into place. It wasn't just playful, it was manipulative. She had always wanted what I had, and now she was trying to take it away. Suddenly, I couldn't contain myself. "You've got to be kidding me. This is low, even for you, Kelly. You're ruining friendships for your own entertainment." The laughter turned to murmurs as the crowd turned their attention to me. Kelly shot me a cold glare. "I'm just living my best life. If you can't handle it, maybe you should just step aside." The air grew thick with tension and my heart raced. My boyfriend looked at me, searching for support. "Let's get out of here," he said quietly. As we turned to leave, Kelly called after us, "Don't think you can escape this. I'm not done with you two yet." I looked back, my heart pounding. In that moment, I knew this wouldn't be the last I'd hear from her. Outside, I could feel the weight of what had just happened pressing down on me. "I'm so sorry," my boyfriend said, his eyes filled with disappointment. "I had no idea she'd do something like this." "But I didn't either," I admitted, shaking my head. "I thought we could trust her." But deep down, I realized this wasn't just about jealousy, it was about manipulation and betrayal. Kelly's need for attention had crossed a line, and I had to figure out how to reclaim my life from her grasp before it was too late. Anyways, after everything that went down with Kelly claiming my boyfriend was her new guy, I can't help but wonder, did she have the right to pursue him like that? Or was I unfairly treated in this situation? I thought we were friends, but her actions say otherwise. What do you think? Comment down below what you think, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe.